All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our cube draft. Our very, very silly mono blue Grixis Isochron Scepter Delver deck. So unfortunately, with one mountain and a bunch of blue spells, I do have to send this back. Oh, now I'm on a one lander. Oh, not like this. Um, gosh, I have to send this back too. All right, that's fine-ish. I'm gonna send Rift to the bottom. Well, we already kind of thought it might be an uphill battle, and now with 5 cards being on the draw and a mediocre hand, I think we're definitely uphill. But see how it goes. We can find a black source. Theoretically, we can kill the first thing that threatens to end us. So. Augur of Bolus is going to be great if they're the little red deck or a little white deck. Um, so we'll see. Come on, opponent. What's going on here, man? The one thing I was thinking about between the draft and now is that if you're drafting Cube and your whole life's goal is to maximize your value from the Magic Online Cube, you're kind of missing the point a little bit. It's great to draft things that you think are going to win, and certainly we all want to win, but you know, even for me, I tend to be on the spike end of the spectrum when it comes to playing Magic, but with Cube, it's kind of a nice opportunity to just let all that stuff go and play some really, really sweet cards from all over Magic's history. And I, for one, really enjoy the opportunity to do that. So even if we get totally crushed with this deck, hopefully we can get our Isochron Scepter online and do something sweet. I think the little red deck is going to give us fits, but we shall see. Well, unfortunately, my 1/3 doesn't line up particularly well against a 3/2 or a 2/2 menace, so that's a little embarrassing. Cryptic Command. And we whiffed on our Augur Bolus. Had to put our Hangerback Walker to the bottom and the Black Source to the bottom. Life is not good for us right now. It looks like this is going to be a quick and painful bit of business here. Really wish I had a sweeper. I don't think there's any point in blocking the 3/2 this turn and as opposed to next turn. Even if, you know, ay ay ay. I think even if we draw a black source this turn, it's rough. And without a black source, I think we're definitely dead here. We can fog them next turn, but we'll be at like 6 or something. Yeah, yeah. So 7, 9, take 10 damage here. Go to 4. Steel Fire makes this on 2, and Lava Master is lethal. Game. So we have Languish for sure. Future Sight seems terrible. We have a lot of early interaction. We could theoretically win games here. Um, Abyssal Persecutor to just brick wall them? Seems like a thing. I don't know. Maybe Duress? Rip a burn spell? Duress probably better than Fact or Fiction? Yeah, we'll try it like that. Alright, let's have a better hand. Okay, so Scalding Tarn can get Underground Sea. And we have our Languish and a and a bounce spell and a kill spell. So this is a pretty good hand. Okay, opponent on mulligan. We're gonna lead on a tap Steam Vents here. Probably probe our opponent next turn and play Scalding Tarn into Underground Sea. Or we might just play Augur of Bolus. We really want to hit land drops, so use a blocker. I'm gonna Tarn for Underground Sea here and play Augur of Bolus. Uses my mana well. It's an early blocker down and can shore us up. We brick on lands next turn, we can probe and hopefully hit another one. We have some interaction, so. Sorry about all the clearing of my throat. Probably a little annoying. Well, opponent is either multi-queuing, maybe spamming red decks and all the cubes, or taking a lot of deep thought about how to respond to my fetch here. Take Brainstorm or Duress. I think I'm going to take Brainstorm here. Make sure I hit some land drops. The pause on my opponent's end step there makes me think he's was contemplating bolting my auger on end step. Island means I don't have to okay, so Bushwhacker, Chandra, Boros Reckoner, and Arc Trail. Arc Trail is 2 to a creature and 1 to a. So 2 to something and 1 to something else. So if he attacks in, that's a sorcery, so he'd have to do it post combat. Okay, draw my card. Pass here. Next turn I can slam Ralzeric and bolt something. Opponent wondering if I have a hard counter or a remand. Neither of those things. Either of those things sound great, but I don't have either of them. So Arc Trail. Let's see, he had Arc Trail. Oh, it doesn't put the cards in the game chat. So I should have probably written those down or something. Let's see, he had Forest Reckoner, he had the Goblin, he had Arc Trail. So if I can get him to Arc Trail here, you can get him to spend his mana on Arc Trail here. I can play Ralzeric, bolt the Kiln Fiend, and then probably be in a great spot. Chandra. My opponent says, whew, I'm not so sure about that, my friend. We're gonna brainstorm here. Put back Island and Stratus Dancer, so we're not drawing into Languish anytime. I'd love to be able to pass with Cryptic Mana up. And I think I can do that. Yeah, I think I can do that. Does 1 damage to me with Chandra. Steps out to play a thing. I'm going to counter the Reckoner and bounce Chandra. And just put him super far behind. It's a tempo, opponent says. Indeed. So this is a nice opportunity to develop our board a little bit. Play our Stratus Dancer. We have access to Cyclonic Rift and Terminate and Flip Dancer for, an instant or sorcery. So if the opponent wants to replay Chandra, that's fine. I can Terminator. What is it? 7 to do the fully overloaded Cyclonic Rift. Yeah. At some point, somebody told me that blue cards are good. I think I believe them. Chandra's fine. We'll flip Stratus Dancer, counter his Arc Trail. His untap means nothing. Killing Fiend gets pumped, but that's fine. I'll take my 4. Kill his Chandra with Ralzeric. Be in a great spot. See, this is sweet. Rabble Master. Hmm. I can bounce Rabble Master. Creatures get +1/+0 and haste until end of turn. If I bounce the Rabble Master, then he basically has no good attack with Kiln Fiend that can block it. So he just has the Bushwhacker, which also can't attack because the Augur would kill it. Oh, but he does have two power attackers for Ralzeric, which is unfortunate. I'm going to lose my Planeswalker here. But I do get to eat his Goblin Bushwhacker. Next turn I can leave mana open to terminate the Rabble Master. I wonder if I should have left Stratostat's back on D instead of starting to turn the corner there. Bit of a bummer. Yep, so opponent kills Ralzeric here. But I draw Jace. Yeah, I haven't played a land yet this turn, so I'll put Terminate and Slaughter Pact on the top, and my mountain. I probably don't attack here. just in case opponent has more things. I think if I get to untap with Jace one more time, I probably just can't lose, so no sense in getting too aggressive with my creatures. So now opponent has two cheesy goblins and scoops them up. He's seen enough. Okay, on to game 3. So, don't know how much better I can make this for myself. Hopefully we can stabilize and he doesn't just kill us. I'm glad we have all these early spells to interact. So we'll see. We'll see if we get there against the red deck. It's been it's been a fun one. Definitely always a little nerve-wracking to play against the red deck in round. Oh, I feel like I have the tools. I feel like I have the tools to win. So opponent a very chatty Cathy. Kind of like it. Always nice when both players are having fun. The cube's all about. Okay, come on, boys. We got this. Stabilize, languish. Opponent, no plays. Okay, some plays, but plays I can interact. That's Chandra, Boros Reckoner, Goblin Rabblemaster. Rabblemaster's a problematic little bugger, isn't he? If I can stabilize and languish, that would be sweet. Deck is great. Just like Grixis Delver deck. Maybe I'll have the turn 1 Delver this game. That would be kind of cool. Ooh. Well, I have 2 double blue spells and no islands, but I do have a Terminate. I'm tempted to keep. And if I draw blue sources, of which I have many, I'm going to keep. This is probably a mistake. Opponent says, oh snap. I'm probably in trouble. Okay, islands. I want to see islands. I probably should have mulliganed this hand. Oh, this is going to be grim. Like that Lavamancer. Oh, yes! Alright, we're doing it. We are definitely doing it. Okay, Battalion. Got to attack with 3 other creatures, and then he says something can't block. Got it. I'm a little tempted to probe here, but that's probably uh, ambitious. So I think I'm gonna terminate this guy and not take the 2 damage. I might really regret that. As something worse. I think I'm gonna take 3 here and see if he has a follow-up play. Chandra or something. Glory Chaser. That might have been a misplay, but I don't know. Hard to say. Team Vents. So I think I'm going to Phantasmal Image the Grim Lavamancer. And then if he lets me untap with it, I can actually probe and start activating it. Which is super sweet. And next turn I get to thread something. I'm feeling pretty good here. Even if he has a burn spell for my Phantasmal Image, I'm only taking 2 damage from his creatures. Um, I can Time Warp 2 turns from now. Okay, Visium Mortars is fine. So I take 2, go to 14, play Steam Vents untapped, threads his Lavamancer, play, and then I can, ooh, even better. Hopefully he just has a creature or something. Um, okay, that's a little rough. He went bottom bottom, so that's mostly fine. If I don't draw anything, I can Time Warp. Opponent says I can't have a Grim Lavamancer, but I want one so badly. I'm just gonna Time Warp here. Hopefully hit something. Come on. Abbott and Chandra. Oh god. Well, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can rift with Overload next turn. He has Chandra and 1 unknown. Oh, he bricked off his Rabble Master. Sweet. Gonna be super, super close. I really need to draw something here. Silver doesn't really get it done. Played Chandra pre-combat. Outstanding. So I get to time walk him again. Really need to draw some gas though. Fact or fiction or base something that's going to impact the game here. Ralph Eric maybe. Come on. Island is not what I need. Okay. This is looking grim. Worked off his habit again, so that's good. Hey, Ralph Eric is a thing. Ralph Eric was a really good draw there. Iron Spear gets Ralph Eric. At least it doesn't get me. Spiky. Really surprised he didn't attack with a goblin there. Ah, more islands. He has no plays. He just wants to spike shot my Delver. Okay, if there's a card that can get me there, it's probably Jace. We might have gotten there, ladies and gentlemen. Isochron, Scepter, Cryptic, and Dissolve. Well, so he's going to shoot my Delver with Spiky here. And then I'm going to pass the turn. Have I played a land this turn? I have not played a land this turn, so I could. So, hmm. So he's going to shoot Spiky. On his turn, he's going to. Now happen if. Gotta attack me for right now. So if he wants to attack Jace, he's got to. Free combat maybe? Creature or player. Spiky's rough. So I'm going to put the island and the Isochron Scepter under my brainstorm here. Then on his turn, if he tries to go for some free combat, I can counter it and tap his guys. Otherwise, I can tap his guys and draw a card. So tap all those guys, draw Isochron Scepter. Oh, wow. Dualcaster Mage. So he basically just gets to draw a card here. Tapping all my creatures doesn't do anything. He has to have the same modes. Okay. If I can find a removal spell to put under the scepter, I'm going to be in great shape. Island and brainstorm and look at 3 more cards. Come on, terminate. Come on, a removal spell. Slaughter Pact. Well, I have plenty of mana, that's for sure. Well, here we go. Here we go. So Isochron Scepter is 2 mana. Isochron Scepter is 2 mana, which means I have 7. I have 7 total, so 5. So I can cast both of my counter spells plus Scepter one of his creatures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He is going to get to kill my Jace here if he activates Spike Shot Elder. An opponent is lower on the clock than we are. I can theoretically kill every creature he plays for the rest of the game, unless he has artifact removal. So I think we probably win. A3 to prevent this. Yes, I would like to not lose the game. Thank you very much. And we still have our Jace, ladies and gentlemen. Life is good. I probably should have plussed the Jace there. So that he couldn't just spiky it, but oh, I can kill it with Scepter. I think I'm gonna kill it with Scepter. Take myself off a counterspell for a turn, but means I probably get to keep my Jace. Nope. Yeah, that was a mistake. I'm definitely short on win conditions now. Take, I don't know if it matters. Probably Languish? Nah, probably Ultimate Price. Sarkhan. Counterspell. I think we got there, ladies and gentlemen. I think we got there. Despite a little bit of poor play in the mid game, opponent didn't play terribly well. The Chandra pre-combat hurt him a lot, and some other things, but I think we probably got there. I think I'm just gonna run out my 3/3 flyer here and put the clock on him. Okay, Thundermaw Hellkite is fine. And I kill it with the scepter. This is this is super sweet. Oh, if I don't just miss a trigger and accidentally kill myself with Slaughter Pact, I think we've got this locked up. You would have to have a Planeswalker or another like non-creature spell that really put it away. Having the counterspell there for Sarkhan was, I think, the nail in the coffin. Okay. Funny can still theoretically burn us out here. You know, an X spell or something like. Oh. Well, I thought we had it, but we didn't. Oh, that's frustrating. Anyway, thanks for joining me. Um, oh, we almost got there. Almost got there. Oh well. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for tuning in.